Hello children. Today our lesson is Primary 3 Mathematics Position and Movement Chapter 5. Page numbers are 94 to 102. First, let's see what are the objectives of the lesson. Find and describe the position of a square on a grid reference. Follow and give directions to get to places using grid references. Before we talk about this lesson, I like to ask some questions from you all. Think about your classroom. Do you have a desk and a chair number? Yes, you may have that because we are sitting according to that. Then that is your position of the classroom. Like that, we have to talk about the positions of the grids. Our first topic is grid references. Now look at the grid. The king is on square E1. E1 means the square is in column E and row 1. Okay, now look at the queen. The queen is on square E2. E2 means the square is in column E and row 2. Now let's see how we have to tell the grid reference. When we give the grid reference of an object or a place, we always give the column information first and then the row information. Now look at example 1. Look at the picture below. Then circle the correct landmark found in the grid references indicated below. Okay, this is our first question. All of you read the question. What is at position B3? See, we have 3 pictures. From that, you have to select correct answer. When we check the position, first we have to check column and then row. Now we can get the answer. What is in that position? Tell me. Very good. House is the correct answer. Now look second question. What is at position D2? Now you know to take the answer. Look at the grid and tell me the answer. Very good. Tree is the correct answer. Our next question is, what is at position E5? Okay students, look at the grid and tell me the answer. We have 3 pictures here as well. Yes, B is the correct answer. Now you can take position correctly. Now look at example 2. Look at the picture below. Then fill in the blanks. Okay, here you have a grid with some pictures. You have to check the grid and give answers. Let's see our first question. The flower is at. There is a blank. Look at the grid and tell me the answer. Good. B5. Flower is at B5. Now, next question. The apple is at. Yes, E2. The apple is at E2. Okay, now next question. The bee is at. Yes, what is the position? C1. Very good. The bee is at C1. Now I am going to read the next question. The blank is at E6. Tell me, what is at E6? Yes, there is a bed at E6. Very good. Question E. The blank is at B3. Good. Waterfall is at B3. Very good. Our next topic is movement on a grid. In this topic, we have to learn the movements on a grid. Example 1. Sam wants to go to the school using the yellow path. Read the directions below. Okay, let's see what is the first direction. From A5, he first moves forward 2 squares. Next, he turns right at C5 and moves forward 3 squares. Now he is at C2. He then turns left at C2 and moves forward 2 squares to enter the school at F2. Did you understand the movement of Sam on the grid? Yes, that is very easy. Now look at example 2. Alan walks on the blue path to get to the clinic. Fill in the blanks with correct answers. You may use the words below to help you. You can use these words to fill in the blanks. Forward, backward, left and right. Question A. From A6, he first moves blank 1 square. Okay, then what we can use? Very good. Forward. Okay, now look at question B. Then he turns blank and moves blank 2 squares. Look at the grid and tell me the answer. Yes, right and forward. Then he turns right and moves forward 2 squares. Question C. Next he turns blank at B4 and moves blank 5 squares. Now look at the grid and tell me the answer. Yes, very good. Left and forward we can use. Next he turns left at B4 and moves forward 5 squares. Question D. He then turns blank at blank and moves blank 2 squares. Now you have 3 blanks. Look at the grid properly and tell me the answer. Yes, for the first blank we can use right, and for the second blank the place. What is the position? G4. And third blank forward. He then turns right at G4 and moves forward 2 squares. Then finally he turns blank at G2 and moves blank 2 squares to get to the clinic. Look at the grid. Yes, what are the answers? Left, forward, I2. Finally he turns left at G2 and moves forward 2 squares to get to the clinic at I2. These are the activities in your textbook. Textbook page number 97. Textbook page number 100. You can do these activities. Then these are the references you can visit. That is the end of our lesson. Thank you.